That's right. Eaglestaff Prime is up and running. Free books, romance and relationships. Watch, listen, and complete the form on Schoology. We'll drop books off on your doorstep while supplies last. Afra Brown is bold and outgoing. Her best friend Bethany is achingly beautiful. Individually, they could do a little better in the self-esteem department, but together they have what it takes to win over Greg D'Agostino, a proverbial 10 who happens to be fluent in 6 languages, 7 if you count the language of smoldering gazes. What begins as an honest mistake turns into elaborate deception, wherein Bethany goes on dates with Greg while Afra coaches her on what to say and texts him in the guise of Bethany trying and failing all the while to tamp down her own hopeless crush. It's only a matter of time before things come crashing down. The question is, what will happen when Greg finds out, and can Afra and Bethany's friendship survive the fallout? We Are the Perfect Girl by Ariel Kaplan. It's a whole spiel, love, latkes, and other Jewish stories. A Jewish boy falls in love with a fellow counselor at summer camp. A group of Jewish friends takes the trip of a lifetime. A girl meets her new boyfriend's family over Shabbat dinner. 2 best friends put their friendship to the test over the course of a Friday night. A Jewish girl feels pressure to date the only Jewish boy in her grade. A crush's Hanukkah party goes awry when hilarious pranks and disasters ensue. From stories of confronting their relationships with Judaism to rom-coms with a side of bagels and lox, It's a Whole Spiel is an insightful and funny Jewish anthology from a collection of diverse Jewish authors. One story after another of, yes, we are Jewish, and we are also queer and disabled and creative and political and adventurous, and most of all, compassionate. Girl Crushed by Katie Haney. Before Quinn and Jamie were girlfriends, they were best friends who both came out at their local feminist coffee shop long before they ever imagined they would one day have feelings for each other. When they do fall in love, it's everything, but when Jamie dumps Quinn a month before their senior year, Quinn is suddenly girlfriendless and best friendless. Enter a new crush, Ruby Ocampo, lead singer of the popular high school band. Quinn's always only wanted to be with Jamie, but if Jamie no longer wants to be with her, why can't Quinn go all in on Ruby? The closer Quinn grows to Ruby, though, the more she misses Jamie and the more she thinks Jamie misses her. Rosie Thorne is feeling stuck on her college application essays in her small town and on that mysterious General Sand cosplayer she met at ExcelsiCon. Most of all, she's stuck in her grief over her mother's death. Her only solace was her late mother's library, the rare Starfield novels, but even that disappeared when they sold it to pay off hospital bills. In contrast, Vance Raines has been Hollywood royalty for as long as he can remember, with all the privilege and scrutiny that entails. But when a tabloid scandal catches up to him, he's forced to hide out somewhere the paparazzi would never expect to find him. Small town USA. At least there's a library in the house. Too bad he doesn't read. When Rosie and Vance's paths collide and a rare book is accidentally destroyed, Rosie finds herself working to repay the debt. And while most Starfield superfans would jump at the chance to work in close proximity to Vance Raines, Rosie has discovered something about Vance. He's a jerk, and she can't stand him. The feeling is mutual, but as Vance and Rosie begrudgingly get to know each other, their careful masks come off, and they must find that there's more risk in shutting each other out than in opening their hearts. Bookish and the Beast, Once Upon a Con series by Ashley Poston. Between her overbearing parents and recent trouble at school, she already has plenty of reasons to leave her lonely town in the middle of the Alaskan wilderness. But when mysterious men in suits starts following her little brother, she'll do anything to keep him safe. Stowing away on a charter plane seems like a good plan until the plane crashes into the side of a mountain. And then the men arrive, would-be rescuers, carrying automatic weapons instead of first aid. Getting Aiden to safety is one thing. Getting themselves off the mountain with a team of assailants on their trail is something entirely different. Emily and Aiden just want to go home, but when shocking truths turn everything upside down, who even knows where that is anymore, or how to get there? Nowhere on Earth by Nick Lake. Did you see a book you'd like to read? Visit the library's Schoology page to complete the request form.